What have you taken away from both the head coaches that you played for, Nick Saban and obviously Lincoln Riley?
Yeah, I always say, one's an older guy, right? You're talking about in his 60s, and one's in his mid-30s.
Is he nice? He seems like he'd just be a jerk the whole time.
I love them all.
Yeah.
I mean, Coach Saban's a one-of-a-kind guy. He's my type of guy. And Coach Riley, he's very smart in what he does, and I was very appreciative to see how he taught the game of football. So having those two great minds and those well-respected minds in my life, I mean, it's been great for me.
You got to talk to me about the Lincoln Riley offense. Obviously, you came from, you said, a program in Alabama that was able to put up numbers and production and all that. And then you go to Oklahoma, and this is like a whole different deal. This is like you guys were on a record-setting pace this past year, something that college football had never seen as far as yards per play. What makes that offense so explosive and so special?
Well, I think the players we have, being able to, first and foremost, get the ball in those guys' hands. I think it always helps when you have a lethal and dynamic player at the quarterback position. Got a great O-line, great receivers. I mean, we got one of the best receivers in the job. I think he's a really good player.
Well, we got to ask you about him because you played with Jerry Jeudy. You play with CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. I mean, if you had to pick one, because there are teams that are going to have to pick between those two.
Right.
Which one would you go with?
Lucky I'm not one of those teams.
You were ready for that, huh? Is interview coach had you prepped up for that one?
I don't really need no prepping. What you see is what you get.
Well, how about telling us about the two? Not picking one of the two, but the scouting reports. What do they do well? What do they do differently?
Yeah, I'm actually rooming with CeeDee now, and I mean, look, we've been watching stuff, going over film, and just catching up on certain things, and the drive he has to be great. It's insane. He's a grown man when he's on the field, and he plays like that. He plays with an attitude. He plays with a chip. Jerry is a phenomenal, player with the ball in his hands. Knows how to get open. I mean, he's a sly cat. Ruggs is as fast as can be. Great player. Athleticism is out the roof. Catching ability is out the roof. I mean, he can do it all as well. I mean, I even talk about the one that ain't even here yet. Jalen Hurts, Smitty, and some of those guys at Oklahoma as well. We had a great number of freshmen that did a pretty good job for us. So I've just been fortunate enough to have guys that can make me look good. So
well, and you made them look good too, man. You did your part as well. I want to go back to just the offense at Oklahoma only because, with Kyler going to the league, with Baker going into the league, now with you going into the league, I'm sure there are NFL teams that are looking at maybe taking you, and they're saying to Lincoln, okay, what did you do well? How did you do this within your offense? Maybe if we're going to take Jalen, we would want to implement something like that. Just kind of talk me through maybe what some of those conversations have already been like, and then again, just about the system, the scheme, because you guys had, pass run options and other things like that within your system.
Different things, yes, sir. Like I said, it's been great for me because I've been able to be in all these different schemes, hear all these different approaches from all these different coaches. So, like I said, I have my pot of gumbo, and it's like I'm able to use all those things as an asset. So talk about Coach Riley's scheme and asking them questions, or you can go and ask Coach Kiffin questions, or Coach Locks or Coach Dable even. I mean, it's all there. So, whatever it is, they know they're getting a dynamic player at the position, a guy that can make every throw and when needed, get freaky with his leg.